All right, so we're here at Herb's place. His dad's here, Herb. These guys are Ford guys, so they're right up our alley. But anyway, so we're gonna use, this is the stuff he's gonna use right there.
A high temp for like header coatings and stuff.
Right. So he does a lot of motorcycle stuff. Tell him what you do here. I mean, we did a video here, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah. Basically, sport bike powder coating. Started in sport bikes, but I'll do anything metal that fits in the oven, up to 8 foot.
Okay, cool. What's the phone number, or what can they get a hold of you at?
You can reach me 856-498-7421. Text or call me.
Or you're on Facebook too, right?
Facebook too, as Sport Bike Powder Coating.
Sport Bike Powder Coating. All right, so he's gonna get this stuff done for us, and then we'll come back and
in the oven now. Cool.
when it's done, we'll show you what we're gonna do with the valve covers. We're painting, but he's gonna blast them here.
So,
all right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for helping us out.
Yep.
These guys are right down the road from us, so it's very convenient, and he does a beautiful job too. So if you need anything done, come and check him out. All right. Got this thing mostly stripped down. The valve covers we dropped off over there at Herb's. Got the AC unit all off. The starter out. Sanding all that down with some 400 or whatever. We're gonna paint the engine black. Got the exhaust manifolds are gonna get done by Herb in black. The valve covers, well, we'll save that. We'll show you a nice surprise when we're done with the valve covers, what we're gonna do with them. Right?
yeah.
All right, so we're getting there. Got everything all sanded down.
As good as it's gonna get. Okay, close it down with some brake clean.
I'm gonna tape all this stuff off.
Tape it off. All this stuff.
Getting there.
Oh, a lot of work. Alright, we're gonna just get those gloves over here.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna hit it with the brake cleaner, get all that stuff off of it. Like the grease and everything, because at least the paint will somewhat stick. It was actually not too bad. I'm surprised most.
Well, it was rebuilt at one point. I mean, it's all brand new stuff.
Well, yeah, but.
All right, let me finish that. And get ready to tape it up. All right, well, we decided to go with the blue. So we used this blue here, VHT engine paint. Ford blue. And then we were gonna do it in black. But then the engine compartment's black. The exhaust manifolds are gonna be black. Everything was gonna turn out black. It looked like one big glob in there. So, got it painted blue. I think it looks better this way. And it'll have the black exhaust, and then we got to figure out what color we don't know if we're going to do the valve covers the same as the blue. Probably. We'll see what happens when we get them back. All right, so that's the first coat. Looks good. Let that tack up real good, and then we'll give it another coat. All right, so Josh got this thing, put a second coat on it, and then he got all the brackets and the motor mount brackets, frame mount brackets. That's the throttle. Got all that done. I'm waiting for this stuff to pretty much dry. We'll start putting that all back together. try to get it back in the car. All right, so getting ready for this. Put a second coat on everything, and he's putting the engine mounts on.
Ready to go now.
And the fender's back off. So the frame mounts on these cars, they got V8s are different than a 6. So 6-cylinder, when you put them in here, they stick out farther, obviously, because the motor's narrower. So now we're gonna put all these back together, put them on there. Gonna bring the motor over here, engine over here, and start putting it back in. So I gotta take all them nuts and bolts off, start bolting them on there for them. Won't come off?
Maybe like something to...
Hold on, let me get a pair of pliers. All right, here we go. Get ready to put this on there. So this has a different mount. So he's taking the cross member off, and then we'll figure something out with that. We'll probably end up making a different mount or something. Yeah, that should come right down.
Yeah, I need like a screwdriver. It's just stuck in here.
All right, hold on.
Get one and one.
All right,
Alright.
we got it in there.
Okay.
Tight fit,
Bye.
but we're in. Now we got to figure out what we're doing with the transmission mount. Got to clean that mess up on the floor because it had training fluid still in it. So we'll get that done and move on to the next part of it. All right, so we tacked it all up in place. Now he's welding it nice and clean in here. Welds a lot better when you got full power electric. All right, so we're gonna finish welding that thing up, and then we'll go test fit it. That should be done. He's gonna paint it and everything before he put it back in there. Yeah. All right, so he's got it all nice and clean and painted. It goes, you gotta go up. All right, there, stop, whoa, right there. Are those the right ones, or are you just using those?
Well, these are new ones, but
Okay.
they're the right size. So.
Hold on, you know what? Instead of doing that, it's easier to put all this and this together.
And
then put it on, and then slip that all on.
alright.
So let's do that. This way you don't have to take it off again.
Alright.
I mean, because once you put that on, we're done with
No,
that.
and then that's it, staying on.
Hold on, I'll help you with it. All right, little follow up on this. So we got this car back in here because I put my car back in the other lift. Took the tail shaft off because we couldn't get the drive shaft to go into the back of the tail house, and we couldn't figure out what was going on with that. But evidently this thing has some kind of burr on it because it will not fit. You can see it won't. It barely goes on and it jams. So I bought a whole nother kit with a bushing, which has the bronze inside it, not the steel one. A gasket, rear seal, and the O-ring for the speedometer. And this one you can see slips right on. So we're gonna press this back into the tail shaft housing, and then just gotta make sure I get it in the right way. Get that back in here, and then I'll try it again, and then if it's a little tight, I'll hone it out with the hone. We should be good. Then I can put all this back together. I gotta get the car back on the other lift after I put my car back on the trailer because we're going away this weekend. Put this back on the lift. Put this back on and then get a measurement for a drive shaft because we don't have one. They're either too long or too short. So we're gonna get the smallest diameter one because the hump in the middle, we don't want to have to cut the floor. So we have one that's a small diameter. I believe it's the one that came out of the car, but it's got different ends on it. So we got to see. If not, I'm just going to take this and have another drive shaft made up. So we'll get to that after this fitting here. All right, so we got the tool for that. Press that in there. Goes right in, and we're good to go. Gonna put the seal in it. Same thing. Put that in there. Good to go. And then we'll move the cars around again. Put this back on the drive-on lift. Get a measurement for a drive shaft. Okie dokie. All right. Good to go. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's put this back together now. So we finally made it back. The parts have been done for a month or so. Finally got our parts. Oh yeah, they came out nice. Look at that.
Now they're heat coated too.
That's it, black.
Worry about it.
Beautiful.
Now we
Great
just gotta
job
make
as
the
always.
rest.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have another plastic bag.
Nah, we're good. They
These
don't
can
matter.
get wet.
They can get
Those
wet.
is fine.
No
Just
problem.
the
I got the valve covers under my shirt. All right. Thank you, bud.
All right,
One more time.
playing Jenga. Gonna move them all over the place, or Tetris, whatever you want to call it. I'll move it back into the other garage so I can put the tail shaft on it. Just got back home from the racetrack, so we're gonna put that. Just rebuilt that with the seal. We're gonna put that in here, measure out for a drive shaft, and then put it back in here so that we can put the race car on the lift and get the clutch out, go get a new disc for the clutch and everything, because we fried those last passes over at the track. So all right, we're gonna get this on the lift. All right, put a little silicone on it, send it on its way. Got the gasket on there already.
Yeah.
Easy to bolt.
Yeah. All right. I need.
I got them.
Give me those. This over here.
You mean to hold that out of the way, or you gonna? That's it. Now we can measure the drive shaft out.
So you gotta measure from the cup to the back of the seal here. And that's your measurement for that.
Then I'm gonna push it in. When we get in the other room, I'll put the headers on it, the exhaust
Start getting all that
manifolds,
done.
and then I could paint the valve covers.
Oh, we didn't show them that yet. Oh yeah, well,
Well,
picked
yeah,
them
yeah,
up,
we
but-
picked them up. And then we can build an exhaust for it. You got plenty of tubing in the garage. Could get it all together and then I'll paint it all. And just with the silver coating stuff.
All right, I need, I think I had a swivel socket or something out. All right, so that's all done. We have the yoke here, front. We're gonna probably use this drive shaft. We gotta figure out, it's gotta be 56 3/4. So we're probably gonna end up changing at least one end and then using that, not that one. That's for the old style C4 that came in the car, 6-cylinder deal, that don't work. I'm actually gonna need that for the other transmission, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
we're gonna need for the other
For
one.
the other one. All right,
When
so
we do
this
the
is all,
other
this is all, this one's gonna go on here.
Which
Yeah, I
is that the
believe it-
drive shaft that came out of it?
Right,
Dang it.
I know.
So
But it's like an inch too long.
no, but I mean, whatever.
Oh,
We'll
it-
have to find
it-
another one for that car when we put that motor.
No,
and
because this is for a
transmission.
wagon,
Oh, right.
so it won't work in there anyway. One of the other ones might work, so we'll
Right,
see.
one of the ones that came out of one of
All
the
right,
cars.
well, we're gonna get the car back off the lift because we
the
gotta
one
take.
that came out of this car.
Yeah, I don't know where that one is, but
Well,
yeah.
whatever, we'll find one.
All right, I gotta
That'll be the next
take it
one.
off the lift. We got that done. We know the measurement. We'll work on that. This car can end up going on the regular 2-post lift, so we can work on the exhaust and put the motor back together, all that good stuff. We just got back from, where the hell did we just go? North Carolina. Literally just got in. We're doing this so that we could take the car back out of the trailer and put it back in here. 2 different tracks in 3 days. In 2 days, actually. So we're gonna get that car in here. All right, let's move this thing out of here now.
All right. Cutting the drive shaft down. Got the end off of it. We're gonna end up
So this is gonna
shortening it and putting a new end on. And
and this is gonna be here. So it really is gonna be cut back
more.
over here.
Okay. Well, when we get the new
But I
end,
need, I gotta figure out how.
and then
to
I'll just we'll put it on. It's basically like a sleeve that goes inside of it or whatever, and then I'll TIG weld the whole thing.
I need the-
Then if it does vibrate, I'll take it out and we'll send it out and get it balanced. But we'll see. Probably be all right.
Give me a file so I could just clean this up. I gotta measure the thickness of the tube.
Okay.
All right, so we're working on multiple things here. So we got the dry shaft going on in the other room. We picked up the valve covers from the
from Herb over at the powder
the
coat.
powder coating place. Is that a dent? No. Okay, never mind.
No.
So he blasted them nice and clean. They're gonna look really good. So we're gonna etch prime them, and then we'll paint them Ford blue to match the rest of the motor. We got the exhaust manifolds. Those are heat powder coated in black. So that's done. Get them all on here, get this thing running. And what else we gotta do right now? Gotta run all the wiring and stuff, run the fuel lines. Trying to get the dry shaft made up. I just showed you the video. I cut the end off. So I just ordered a new end for that. So that's gonna get cut back a little bit more, put a new end on that. And then I have a new yoke for the front. That came in, we'll put a new yoke on the front, 2 new U-joints. That should be done. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna try to get this thing done so we can start doing all the body and the paint work on it. All right, so we got that one off. Get the torch out and start heating it up. Lower this thing down. All right, we're gonna give it the old torcheroo.
That's it.
Here, we'll put it on time lapse.
Yeah, let's go. right, so we got this one down a little bit anyway. We're coming over to this side. Gonna drop this now a little more.
And then we'll go back.
And then we'll go back and
then we'll check it.
yeah. Already dropped it about an inch, so. And it'll actually sit good now. It won't be doing a wheelie. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and let it heat up. Alright, just got these painted up. Looks sweet. I'll go on there. Dad's got this.
Give me the tape measure.
This
What's the other side?
5 1/4.
Oh, 15 1/4.
5.
Does that look like 5 inches?
Oh, well, it starts over. 15 1/4.
I don't know what you measured.
No, right here to 5. It starts over every foot on this one.
All right, well, go measure it so I can know
5.
what the frick you're doing.
All
All right, we all set. So now it's the same. The rocker's the same front and back. And with nothing on the car. So you still got exhaust, fenders, radiator, water, oil, hood, bumpers, grill, all that stuff, headlights. So it'll kind of drop it down about a 1/2 inch and it'll sit pretty much perfect. So I think what we're gonna do is eventually roll it into the other bay where it's flat in there and then throw a couple 100 pounds on the front and see what it looks like. But I think it's fine. It'll look fine. I'm not doing a wheelie right now. So we should be good. All right. All right, one more time. We're gonna move this thing. All right, what do you got now?
9 1/2. Looks good now.
Yeah, it looks good now, for sure. It's a little bit lower in the front than the back. I think that side's a little higher right now.
And 9 1/4.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah, so don't even touch it.
That side looks higher, if anything. I don't know.
This side looks higher.
That side looks
It
higher.
is higher. By 1/4 inch.
You just said 9 1/4.
Yeah. 9 1/4 and the other side is 9 1/2.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, 3/4. My bad. This side's 9 3/4.
Okay,
that side's
okay.
9 1/2.
That's got to come down a 1/4 inch. That's
this
what
side
I...
has to come down 1/4 inch.
All right, no big deal. We're going to do that right now.
So.
All right, so we got this done in here. That's done. We tweaked that little side. It's good, nice and even. Finishing putting this, touching one more coat on the blue. Nice blue. This is the early Ford blue. The other blue is a navy blue. Too dark.
Ford tractor blue.
Yeah, this is nice. All right, that's it. We're gonna go have some dinner. All right, so we got it sitting where we want it.
Picked up some header gaskets and valve cover gaskets. So it sits where we want now. Looks way better. Way better now. I will have to just move in the top of the tire. We'll adjust that after because you can kind of see they're tilting out. But
Well, no, we're gonna do. That's an alignment. We'll do that.
well, that's I'm gonna align them again after, but it sits where we want it now. I'll repaint the springs and everything. Don't trip on this.
Gotta get the other bolts ready.
You got that one on?
I got that one. They're all caught.
That looks good now.
I put a little Loctite. I mean, a little anti-seize on everything.
Yep.
Tighten all those up.
Okay.
And then we'll get the other side, and then
we ordered the exhaust, the Y pipe.
Yeah, we're just gonna. I ordered a regular.
We're gonna make
stock
our
Y pipe.
own, but we bought a Y pipe, so now we have the ends, so we can put the ends on. You got these come with this, so these are the little cones or whatever, and the crushed donuts. And they go on those. So I got the valve covers painted. Gonna put them on. I got the gaskets.
Yeah. Well, let's tighten the
'Cause
exhaust
then-
first, and then you put
No,
that
yeah,
on.
because then our goal is gonna be we're gonna get this thing running, so it can move around. Then we're gonna do it in 2 parts. I'm gonna do the roof first. Got to take the glass out. See, there is molding around the glass.
Yeah, we're gonna take it off.
Couldn't remember if there was molding or not.
Yeah.
So
But it's glued in.
this comes out.
It's glued in.
I'm gonna take off just the top part of the roof rack. I'll tape off the strips. And then, I mean, there's really no, as far as I know, or when I look, there's like not a ding in the roof. So, more or less scuff it down, do a little body work around the edge of the drip edge, and then paint it. It's gonna get around the window to down to here is gonna be the green, the color of my car. And then we can put the window back in it. I'll have to do the white around, well, whatever. I'll do the back windows. The back windows, same thing. Those are going to come out. I'm going to redo those, put new gaskets in them. You know, the weather stripping. And then I got the stainless one of these. Don't know if I'll use that or not yet, but I do have a stainless that can go around the back trim and all that kind of stuff. And then minimal body work. Really, the tailgate is kind of the worst part of it, but that's about it. And that's not even that bad.
I got that. So shout out to our boy over in Napa.
Yep.
Got the right U-joint. So we cut that off, obviously. We got the U-joints. So I'm waiting for one of these ends to come.
That should be coming next,
the
and then we'll
internet.
make up the drive shaft.
And then when it's done with that part, and I gotta make a shifter linkage. I gotta make a shifter linkage.
I gotta
from
look
here.
on the other motor and see if that one's on there.
If it is,
We'll look at it.
It
and
might be
kinda-
close, but.
Yep. All right.
All right. We got the exhaust manifolds are all on. Putting valve cover gaskets on. And we got to get a new set of plugs. That's going to go like that. Yeah, we got to get a PVC grommet for that. Just slip it through it, yep. Beautiful. Is it hitting something? Nope. Nice. All right. The bolts are... Where are the bolts at? In the bag. No, I got them in the bag in there. Hold on. All right. Drive shaft yoke and Y pipe for Josh's car. All right, let me get this, make sure this works. All right, so. All right. Yes, sir. And then that's gonna get pressed into that. Beautiful. Just like that. So now we gotta get the car back on the lift. And then that should be the same size as that. Yep. Good. Got the U-joints from Napa. All good to go. All right, so we got Josh is painting this stuff. He's getting these cleaned up. We're gonna put that back together. This thing's like a yo-yo, goes in and out of each bay here. No, I'm telling him what we're doing with the drive shaft. So he's gonna move this out after we get that other truck out of the way. We gotta wait for the drive-on lift to be freed up. Clutch is going in that. Because you want the car sitting where it's gonna be sitting, like where it sits as if it was on the ground. And then we'll measure the drive shaft up and get it ready. So I can actually put this U-joint on the front, put the new yoke on the front. And yeah, I'll do that. Put that joint together, and then we'll put the shaft in the back of the tranny. Give it a little bit of play. Line that up. Cut that off. We'll move the weight. We'll take the weight off and move it. We'll just undo it and move it down wherever it needs to go. It's probably because we're gonna probably only end up cutting like about 2 inches off of that. All right, well, who knows when the other lift is going to be free, so we're just going to do it over here on the ground real quick.
I'm going to do it live. Where is it?
I got to see which one of these. I believe this one joint goes in the back. So one joint has, the cup is a little bit smaller than the other one. So I believe the bigger cup goes in the back on the rear itself. And then we can figure out which one goes where. All right, so we got the drive shaft in, right? Goes in nice. We're gonna pull it out about an inch, about an inch or so, inch and a quarter, right like that. So now it's got room to go in and out like that. Right? And then we're gonna measure this end so you can see how much longer it is. Like that. This is gonna be centered like that. Right? So we're gonna mark it right here. Mark it right there. Like that. All right. Should be good. We'll go cut that off and weld the new piece on. All right, so we got, that's the weight. We're gonna move the weight over after. And then we got to make sure that the drive shaft is opposite. So right there, that's the top of it. So now this is going to be the bottom of it. Opposite. Got a cardboard insert on it. Check that out.
Probably so it doesn't sound like it's hollow or something.
Look at that. Oh yeah, okay, you can push it in. All right, good. Okay, we gotta clean the edge up. Okay. Make sure it's nice and square, which it looks really good. Alright, get ready to weld it.
Yep. Alright, so look how that fits.
Alright.
Hold on, hold on. That's it.
Beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
That's all cleaned up.
Weld that on there real quick. It's just gonna go like that.
Gotta plug everything back in. Yep. Try to get this.
We should do it.
Hold that. That one there.
Put that back on the same thing.
Give it a little tackaroo. That's it.
That's it. Good to go, man.
Alright, I'm gonna scuff it all down and paint it.
Go do what you want. Do it. No, I don't care.
Oh, we gotta put the joint in though.
Let me do that real quick. All right, so we got new joint, new front yoke, new rear joint. He's scuffing it all down. Put some black on it. And then that'll be done. We can put that in the car. And then once we do get the car on the lift, we'll start working on the exhaust.
We got all that stuff showed up.
So we got the Y pipe. We're gonna put the Y pipe in it. I gotta make a shifter lever for the transmission. So we'll probably end up doing all the underneath stuff. We're gonna make a dual exhaust out the back. Got new mufflers and stuff for it. So once we got it where it can run and drive, or at least move on its own power, then we'll start doing body work. So we don't have to keep pushing this load around. All right. It's gonna be a cool ride.